Hey everyone, it's Ad back for another deep dive. Got Kecia back from Kecia's tour life.
Always an adventure with Kecia.
Her blog is all about music and travel and, well,
You know, we love both those things.
we do. We really do.
Hey everyone, it's Erica here. I'm so excited to dive into another one of Kecia's adventures. Her blog posts are seriously immersive.
Right, she just saw Billy Joel and Sting together in Indianapolis.
Wow, what a pairing.
I'm still wrapping my head around those two sharing a stage.
I know, right? Total legends from different worlds.
I remember when she was trying to decide between seeing them Stevie Nicks or Rod Stewart.
Oh yeah, she had some tough choices to make.
For real.
Yeah.
So, she saw them at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis.
That's a huge venue.
Yeah, she said it was massive and make sure to get there early to avoid the parking nightmare.
Smart move. Parking at those big stadiums can be a total headache.
Absolutely, and get this, the concert started right on time at 7 p.m.
Seriously, no delays. That's impressive for a show that big.
Right. I was surprised too. It shows a lot of respect for the audience's time.
Totally. And, you know, they don't mess around when it comes to putting on a good show.
Okay, but here's the real kicker. They open with a duet.
Wait, what? A duet?
Yeah, both Billy Joel and Sting performing. Every little thing she does is magic by the Police.
Wow. I mean, talk about starting with a bang.
Right. Blending the Police's energy with Billy Joel's piano skills, I bet it was incredible.
I can only imagine the crowd went wild.
Kecia said they did. Then Sting took over for a solo set that lasted over an hour.
Wow, over an hour? That's a pretty substantial set.
He played a mix of his solo hits, like If I Ever Lose My Faith in You and some Police classics.
Oh, nice. Like what?
Well, she mentioned Message in a Bottle Roxanne,
Of course, those are must-haves.
and I Can't Stand Losing You.
Oh, I love that song. It's got such raw energy. You can really hear those punk roots even within the Police's more polished sound.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, it's crazy. Kecia wasn't feeling well before the concert.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah. But she said that during Sting's performance, she actually started feeling better.
Wow.
Isn't that wild?
That's the power of music right there.
Seriously, it can be such a healing force.
I've definitely had those moments where music just completely shifts my mood.
Me too.
There's something about that combination of melody, rhythm, emotion. It can be so therapeutic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So after Sting's set, they had a half-hour intermission to reset the stage for Billy Joel.
Right. Got to make room for that grand piano.
Yeah, going from Sting's rock band setup to Billy Joel's piano-centric vibe. I bet that felt like two different worlds.
Totally, like two concerts in one.
Okay, so then Billy Joel came out and played for 2 hours straight.
2 hours. Wow, he doesn't mess around either.
I know he does not. Kecia said he played all the classics.
Like what? Give me some highlights.
Well, she mentioned My Life, Vienna, Uptown Girl,
Of course, the classics.
An Innocent Man,
Oh, that's a good one.
Scenes from an Italian Restaurant, and of course, Piano Man.
I bet those sing-alongs were epic.
Oh, I'm sure they were. The whole place must have been belting it out.
I can picture it now, thousands of people singing along to Piano Man.
So, but wait, there's another surprise. During Billy Joel's set, Sting came back out.
Hold on, he came back out again.
Yeah, for a duet.
No way, what did they sing?
Big Man on Mulberry Street.
Wow, I would not have seen that coming. That's so cool.
Right.
Big Man on Mulberry Street, it's such a fun, high-energy song.
It is.
I can only imagine the dynamic between the two of them on stage.
Kecia said their voices actually blended really well together.
Really? Huh. That's interesting.
And that they both seemed like they were having a blast.
I bet it's got to be fun to collaborate with someone like that. You know, just switch things up, try something new.
And it's cool that they chose a song that wasn't a mega hit for either of them.
Yeah, it shows a real willingness to experiment and have fun with it.
Definitely not just playing it safe.
So cool. It makes you wonder how they landed on that particular song for the duet.
Right. Like, what's the story there?
There's got to be some interesting backstory.
I know, right? And remember, Kecia mentioned she was feeling so bad she almost didn't go.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Crazy, huh?
It really speaks to her dedication to music. Like she was willing to push through not feeling well just to experience this concert.
Totally. I mean, I admire that.
Me too. It makes you wonder what her favorite moment of the whole night was.
Right. Was it that opening duet?
Yeah.
Or a Sting solo set? Or maybe Billy Joel's performance?
Or maybe that surprise duet on Big Man on Mulberry Street.
So many possibilities.
Too many to choose from.
Does such a great job of capturing each performance, though. It's like you're right there in the audience with her.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's more than just a review. It's like a personal journey through the music.
Totally. And, you know, it makes me think about how music can be such a powerful tool for connection.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you've got Billy Joel, who's been a mainstay for decades, and then you have Sting, who came up in the punk scene and evolved into this global icon.
And somehow they found this common ground on stage and created this shared experience for the audience.
Exactly, and I think Kecia's blog really captures that sense of community that music can create.
Oh, definitely. She's always encouraging her readers to share their own concert experiences and connect with each other.
It's like she's built this online community of music lovers.
Right. And it's not just about the big names either.
No, she goes to see local bands, up-and-coming artists. She's all about discovering new music.
It's inspiring, right? It reminds me that music is constantly evolving. There's always something new to discover.
Absolutely, and I think it's important to note that Kecia doesn't shy away from the less glamorous side of touring either.
Yeah, that's true. She's honest about the long drives, the late nights.
Remember when she wrote about that time she got stuck in a snowstorm on the way to a concert?
Oh, yeah. That was a crazy story.
It's those real-life moments that make her blog so relatable.
Yeah, it's not just this idealized version of concert life. She's showing the good, the bad, and the unexpected.
And it makes you appreciate her dedication even more.
Totally.
She's willing to go through all of that just to experience the magic of live music.
Yeah, it speaks to the depth of her passion.
So true. But speaking of effort, I'm curious about something.
What's that?
Well, Kecia mentioned she was exhausted after the concert and had a 2-hour drive home.
Oh, yeah.
Did she ever say how she felt the next day?
Oh, yeah, she did.
I mean, she wasn't feeling great to begin with.
She said she basically spent the whole next day recovering in bed, but that it was totally worth it.
Wow, that's dedication.
Right. Like when you have an experience like that, a little rest and recuperation is a small price to pay.
So true. It's like she pushed through her physical discomfort to feed her soul with music.
And sometimes that's exactly what we need to do, you know?
I wonder what her favorite moment of the entire night was.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Kecia's blog does such a good job of capturing the energy of each performance. It's true, she has a real knack for descriptive writing. You can almost hear the roar of the crowd, the heat of the stage lights.
Yeah, I know what I mean. You can practically feel the electricity in the air.
It's like she transports you right into the heart of the concert experience.
Yeah, I love that.
So we've talked about the incredible performances, the surprise duets, the power of music to connect people, and even Kecia's willingness to push through physical discomfort to experience it all.
It's been quite a journey.
And you know what? I think it's a good reminder for all of us to seek out those experiences that bring us joy, even when life throws us curveballs.
Absolutely.
Life's too short to miss out on the things that make us feel alive.
Well said. It's funny, when I first heard that Billy Joel and Sting were touring together, I was like, how is that going to work?
I know, right?
They seem like such different artists.
Totally, but that's what makes it so interesting, you know?
Yeah.
This unexpected combination, they're like challenging the idea of what a concert should be.
Right.
Creating something totally unique. And somehow they just complement each other so well.
It really works.
It speaks to their versatility as musicians too, you know?
Yeah.
They weren't afraid to step outside their comfort zones.
I wonder if they rehearsed together beforehand or if they just kind of winged it on stage.
Who knows? Either way, the result was pure magic.
I bet there were some moments of improvisation.
Oh, yeah.
Just spontaneous creativity.
That makes it even more special for the audience.
Definitely. And speaking of the audience, Kecia mentioned it was a really diverse crowd. People of all ages and backgrounds.
Which makes sense when you think about it.
Yeah, you've got people who grew up listening to Billy Joel on vinyl and people who discovered Sting on Spotify all there together.
It's pretty cool.
And you know what else is inspiring?
What's that?
Her commitment to supporting live music.
Yeah.
She's not just a blogger, she's an advocate for the artists, the venues, the whole ecosystem.
That's so important, especially now when the music industry is constantly changing.
Right. She's reminding us that live music is something special.
Something to be cherished.
We need to nurture and protect that experience.
And her blog is like a celebration of that.
Totally. She's showing us that music is more than just entertainment.
It's a source of joy, inspiration, connection.
Well said.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Kecia's adventure with Billy Joel and Sting, I think the biggest takeaway for me is that music has the power to surprise us, challenge us, and ultimately bring us together.
I couldn't agree more. It's a reminder to keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep sharing the music that moves us.
Absolutely, and a huge shout out to Kecia for taking us along in this incredible journey.
For those of you who want to experience more of Kecia's music and travel adventures, be sure to check out her blog, keciastourlife.com.
You can also find her on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
All the places.
And until next time, keep those playlists going and never stop exploring the world of music.